Love to announce the 2025 National League Cy Young Award winner from the Pittsburgh Pirates, Paul Skenes.
Paul Skenes, congratulations. He is your National League Cy Young Award winner. Doug, thank you again for the help there. So from one former Pittsburgh Pirate, Doug Drabek, to a now current.
And now what is more Team USA than having a former fighter jet pilot in training take the ball for the biggest game of their World Baseball Classic to this point? It's home with another 2-2. It's fouled into the glove for strike three. He starts this game with a strikeout. He gets Kirk to open off his second inning. Back-to-back Ks to open the second. Round robin these next few days. 8th pitch to Gonzalez, and he finishes him off with that power sinker, 98 for his 4th K.
One in game 4. Tied it up.
Skenes with another K right there. Back-to-back to open this 3rd and 5 total. Here comes the 3-2 to Rosarena, and he strikes him out on the outside corner. As advertised, putting on his nation's colors for the first time. 7 Ks for Paul Skenes. Here he is, John, Paul Skenes. And Albert Pujols said, yeah, we haven't faced a guy like this in the tournament, but he hasn't faced a lineup like we've got in his life. And a 1-1 from Paul Skenes. Juan Soto pulls it on the ground. Diving stop by Bryce Terang. 1-2-3 first, Paul Skenes. Highlight play from the Platinum Glover of the Milwaukee Brewers. Machado's down on 3 pitches. 99 to the corner, 2 out.
Right now, both pitchers are doing what they have to do to keep the hitters off balance.
He's down on strikes here for the first out of the 3rd. Who shows off that bat with a base hit to right. Tatis heads for 3rd. Throw from George. Right there. He's gone. George, touchdown Tatis. Sky high to left field in routine for Roman Anthony. The Dominican Republic leaves the bases loaded. Paul Skenes is out of it. 2-1. That's going to do it for Skenes. The American ace leaves the mound.
Anytime Paul Skenes pitches, it is an event.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him 100 miles an hour. Take that, says Paul Skenes.
The best pitcher in the world, by far, Paul Skenes. The hype when he was drafted #1. Take the ceiling that we had for him. He set it on fire and blew through it.
My goodness. Struck him out at 100.
It's like AI built it. Paul Skenes takes the mound here in Miami. He's starting opening day for the Pirates.
Of course. After you do what he did last year, sub-2 ERA in your rookie campaign, here's the baseball.
There we go. Like a changeup from Skenes. Strikes out Edwards.
We got that into a very nice place for a changeup. You got to get that changeup downstairs, get him to chase low.
Did he go? Yes. Roberto Ortiz, third base umpire, rings him up. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. Skenes gets another punch out. That's 3.
Didn't take him very long to get that one. But 1-2 pitch got down again.
And up with a fastball and a chase, and 4 Ks for
98.
Opening day 2025. Gets the strikeout, but the Marlins get a run. 5 Ks for Skenes. And he comes back on the fastball to strike him out.
They're having to tell themselves, you gotta wait, don't commit so early so they won't chase that ball down. As soon as you start waiting, now you can't catch that one. You get caught in between. Can't hit either one.
And another strikeout. 7 for Paul Skenes.
So got the good fastball going there. 98, well placed. Got the swing and a miss upstairs.
Skenes started in Miami last Thursday and went 5 1/3. Gave up 2 runs on 3 hits, couple of walks, 7 strikeouts. Swung on and missed. There's his first strikeout. And this time he swings and foul tips the 99-mile-an-hour fastball. 2nd K for Skenes.
Try to go with the fastball hard in.
Well, there you did.
Like that right there.
98, exactly what he did. There's a called 3rd strike. 97 from Skenes. 4 Ks for Skenes. If they're not striking out a batter the first 2 2/3 innings. Another 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Paul Skenes strikes out Jonathan Aranda. 2 and swing and a miss. His 102nd pitch of the game is 98 miles an hour. It's a strikeout of Jose Caballero, number 6 on the day. The Rays go down 1-2-3. Paul Skenes, 1 unearned run through 7 innings of work.
Paul Skenes following up that Rookie of the Year season last year, taking on a Dodgers team tonight.
He struck him out. Let him have it. 99 down the middle. Skenes, a 1-2-3 first. And back to the heat. Second strikeout for Skenes.
Yeah, when you throw a lot of balls that move around, then you hit him with the 99-mile-per-hour fastball that just runs away from the barrel. That ball stayed in the zone for a long time. Tommy Edman thought it was going to be maybe right down the middle, and you see that late life.
Strike 3 call. And Skenes with a couple of more strikeouts in the second. Pirates still on top. Comes back to strike him out. Sweeper down and in, and Edman strikes out a second time tonight against Skenes.
Well, I'll just make you swing. That's one way to handle it.
Yeah.
Take the sweeper right here, the old Pac-Man ball.
It's just incredible how Skenes can select the pitch he wants and then put it about where he wants almost every time. And he has 5 strikeouts.
See the bottom drop off of this pitch. Just a good fastball, 98 miles per hour, and just all of a sudden it just runs away from you. Look at that, just right up underneath it. It's a great look right there.
And he strikes out Muncy. Back-to-back strikeouts for Paul Skenes.
Yeah, you can smell it right about now. You go into a certain part of the lineup, you see just the explosiveness. Good fastball with some run away from it.
Skenes wins again, striking out Shohei Ohtani, and the Dodgers still scoreless against Paul Skenes. 8 strikeouts tonight for Paul Skenes, blanking the Dodgers over 6 innings here in LA.
Oh man,
9 strikeouts for Skenes. What a night.
That was filthy. You know, you swing and miss, but when the ball hits you, what a outing by Paul Skenes.
And so the plan was, hey, face the righty, and you get to be out there for one more. Skenes won't go easily, but he was fantastic tonight. I'm glad he'll get a round of applause here.
Paul Skenes, start number 8. He's 10th in the league in ERA, 274.
And still holding opponents to an average under 200. Still got the good strikeout total, 41. Now that splinter there, if that's what that was. I don't know if it's a changeup or a splinter, but you get it to dip below the zone, no chance.
Yeah, came back with it.
That, yeah, you sit
and that's
there.
the good one. And that's the one that dips down and
away.
Yeah.
It breaks into a righty
Right.
away from a lefty.
Right.
I mean, to lift that front leg.
Gets the strikeout, and Skenes maybe a little stare down of Jordan Walker. Nothing. Here we go. 98 down the middle.
Yes, am I under that?
Skenes has gotten him twice.
I think again on a changeup.
It's his 5th.
Perfectly placed changeup his way. And the same with Paul Skenes.
That's something. He comes back and promptly strikes out Victor Scott, number 6 for Skenes. Triolo on to first. Burleson delivers a 2-run double to give St. Louis the lead.
Skenes has never faced the Fighting Phillies, and none of these guys have ever seen him.
His numbers this year, very good.
He just blew that right by him.
Skenes and even this youngster we're facing, Abel, they have the kind of arms that they can still live in that strike zone occasionally and get swings and misses.
Just dispatches Kepler. 3 strikeouts for Skenes through 2 perfect innings.
Some size to it.
And now here today he's striking out Alec Bohm. 4th strikeout already for Skenes. And Skenes strikes out Bryson Stott.
So many pitches that do different things, different speeds.
He'll have another curveball with a strikeout. And he strikes him out. Back to the changeup. Beautiful. 7 strikeouts.
Speed and that movement.
8 strikeouts now for Skenes. And now he has tied the most swings and misses of a game, and 9 strikeouts ties a season high for him.
Paul's numbers. Opposition hitting 187.
That's the second best mark in the league.
In the old days, you would say the opposing 9 all hit like pitchers.
Yes, he did.
No doubt. Oh,
wow.
That was up by his nose. Wow. That's a chase there.
Oh, off the glove, and maybe a chance to get him. Skenes! Nice athletic play. Horwitz knocks it down. Skenes gets there.
Good wingspan right here, I believe. Watch this. Not too many guys can make that catch on the throw. It's behind him. You can reach back, no problem.
Ground ball. 1 and 2. They turn it.
Wow.
What a job by Hayes, Gonzalez, and Horwitz. And of course, Mr. Skenes.
There's a jam shot. Ball's rolling a little bit. A great turn right here.
What a May Bailey Falter had. There's a strikeout for you.
Fastball up top of the zone. That's only 41 pitches. He's in the 4th inning. He's probably going to go away with a slider.
Sweeper?
Sweeper. Yeah, sweeper.
He did. Walker can't believe it.
Slicing off the outside corner, going the other direction.
Fly ball right center field. And Cruz. That ball kept carrying, and Cruz stayed with it.
I think Skenes might have thought that was out of here. Did you see his reaction after it was hit? It's like, I don't know. See, he kind of look. They say he's not even looking. Yeah. He's looking off to the side.
Oh, Cruz got it at the last. Strike 3 called.
It's hard when you're just using his stats. It's impossible if you throw all the other stuff together.
Second out, 5th strikeout. And this time he goes down on strikes. 6 Ks, but the home run by Walker has Houston on top. Another strikeout, 7 for Skenes, 3 in a row now.
It took him a while to get the strikeouts going, but it seems like when we get to the end of the game, he always has the same amount.
Wow.
4 in a row.
8 on the night.
What a machine. Wow, they're going fastball upstairs.
Hayes on to first. Paul Skenes, a masterpiece, but trailing 1-0. Look at that reaction.
So there is Paul Skenes, who won Rookie of the Year last year with a 1.96 ERA. Looks to be hunting a Cy Young this year. Strikes out Torres for the first out as he touches triple digits for the first time. His payoff pitch to Green is swung on and missed, and he turns it up to 100, makes it back-to-back Ks to open this All-Star game. At an 0-1, Judge grounds one up the middle. At second base, struck Marte over to first to finish off a 1-2-3 first inning for Skenes.
Paul Skenes making start number 22 this season. Major League best 1.91 ERA. This is career start number 45. He's setting all kinds of records every time he goes to the mound. We keep talking about the first since the first ever. The last time this happened was, the early 20th century. He is one of a kind, Paul Skenes. 2-2. Struck him out with a sweeper down the middle. 2-2. And he gets the man who had not struck out in 39 straight plate appearances before that punch out. 2 Ks for Skenes, 2 outs in the first. That's number 3 for Skenes. 2-2. Can he get the strikeout? Yep. Number 4 for Skenes. 2 outs in the second inning. 1-2 on Corbin Carroll. And he goes down again. Skenes struck him out to start the game. 5 punch outs for Skenes. Skenes now with 312 career strikeouts.
Hold the phone.
313 career strikeouts for Paul Skenes, his 6th today. Wow. Sweeper. Oh, man. 7 Ks for Skenes. 2 outs in the 4th.
3-2 to Thomas. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on the changeup. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Skenes. He struck out 8 Diamondbacks and has blanked them through the first 4 innings. Bottom half coming up. Pirates up 3-zip.
I'm sure he probably wouldn't attack him as well. Finish off with him.
He strikes out Suarez. That's number 9. And very likely the last batter he will face. Murmuring from the crowd. We'll see what Kelly does. He just wants to see how he's feeling. And looks like he's going to keep him in. Look at this. Listen to this crowd.
And so this is where Donnie Kelly to me is he just has a feel for the game. It's just different. Like he watched that bat before then where Paul Skenes visibly looked a little exhausted. He grabbed a rosin bag. He took a little break away. And all Donnie Kelly's doing is giving him a little more breather. Let him catch his rhythm a little bit so he can finish off this hitter.
And now Del Castillo, last batter for Skenes. Fly ball, left center field. Pham, Cruz, and Cruz puts it away. 6 shutout innings for the incredible Paul Skenes.
Tonight for the Pirates, it's Paul Skenes trying to stymie the Reds here tonight, but he's coming off of a month where he was named the National League Pitcher of the Month.
An appointment viewing's a great way to put it. You almost want to circle every 5th day, highlight it. This guy is worth the price of admission, and what he's done, it's historically great. Ability to do that right there, pull the string with a changeup at 10 miles an hour slower with some arm side action.
That is the hardest to square up changeup in baseball. 2 on behind him. 1 out for Austin Hayes. Little bouncing ball. He's going to get out of it. Double play. How does he do it? The magician, Paul Skenes. 100 miles an hour. He's not messing around.
Yep. Good luck with that right there.
He got him. He got him. Got him to chase the fastball. Skenes is going to leave 2 more Reds out.
And so far that changeup has been on. You see right here, this is a changeup. Hayes way out in front and over the top of it.
And Steer can't drive that one.
No, and with plus velocity, you just can't guess as a hitter because you don't have time to react to 98, 99, 100 mile an hour fastballs. Paul Skenes' reaction, he was happy with that one. Exactly what he was trying to do. Throw that fastball down there. There's the changeup. Great pitch, great execution. There's that good changeup that Paul Skenes has got down below the zone.
He strikes him out. 8 strikeouts for Skenes. Soft fly ball. And that's that. 6 scoreless for Paul Skenes. 8 strikeouts, no walks. I think that's going to be it for tonight. Yep.
Paul Skenes' 30th start tonight for him. 173 innings, 195 strikeouts.
And he strikes him out with the fastball. He strikes him out with a fastball down the middle. That's 197 punch-outs for the season. And he just goes back and fires a fastball past him. That's 3 Ks. Nothing. Oh, wow. Good night.
Oh, my gosh.
Yowza. Good luck. Will this be the pitch to get him to 200 for the year? There it is. 200 strikeouts for Paul Skenes. Throw that ball out. 200 Ks.
Yeah, doesn't throw the ball out, but it's status quo for Paul Skenes.
And more contributions. And there's strike 3. I'm not sure he agrees with that one. Wow. Holy smoke. Operative word is smoke. Big man, Paul Skenes, final home start of 2025, taking on the Chicago Cubs, a team that he debuted against May 11th last year. 2-2 on Castro. 8th man to hit in the first inning. There it is. 99 miles an hour. Paul Skenes really had to work.
Skenes trying to retire the leadoff man. The pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. Just an emergency offer on that high sweeper. So back-to-back strikeouts for Skenes against the bottom of the order. 1 out here in the second. 2-2. And a strike 3 call froze him with a fastball. Ballesteros caught looking. That's the 3rd strikeout for Paul Skenes.
Gets the strikeout, 4 on the night.
Gets a swing and miss at the top of the zone after a changeup down 2 pitches ago. That's a good combination.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Castro down on strikes for Skenes' 5th strikeout tonight. He has 208 this season.
Nothing fancy there.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a low changeup. 6 strikeouts for Skenes in 3 2/3 innings.
And that's going to do it for Paul.
He'll finish with 3 2/3, 6 strikeouts, and so far 3 runs.
Making his 32nd and final start of the 25 season here. 2.03 ERA, 181 2/3 innings of work, 209 strikeouts.
Oh, strikes him out 99 miles an hour.
Yep, right at the top of the zone. So Paul's, that's a 4-seamer right here, but he gets some arm side run to it. See a little bit of that straightening out right at the end.
I don't know if he can get much bigger, but there's a swing and miss of the strikeout, 2 Ks for him. You know, he goes 3 scoreless tonight. His ERA is under 2 for the year. It's 0-2 on Ellie De La Cruz. Oh, strikes him out looking.
Yeah, well, I mean, that at bat right there is a prime example. Change up down below and then fastball up, and then this change up or this fastball strike 3 to Ellie De La Cruz right here.
Yes, Paul Skenes strikes out his 4th. Yes.
Oh, there we go. Beautiful pitch. Going to the changeup down below the zone.
Yes. Did he go? He did. Paul Skenes strikes out Friedel. And he gets the strikeout. He's got 7, and he has 6 shutout innings.
I know the focus for you is winning. That's your main objective. But does the Cy Young stuff creep into your head at all at this point in the year?
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Why not with the heat?
You know, if you do what you're supposed to do and take care of it. And
2nd strikeout, 3-2, struck him out. He'll take strike 3.
keep doing the work and go out there and pitch well, like, it's going to take care of itself however it should.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
7 shutout innings.
That's how I'm looking at it.
Nice battle here between Skenes and Ohtani.
Swing and a miss. And Skenes gets him.
You see the car shield numbers for Paul Skenes. Don't worry, that's on the decline. Couldn't ask for a better time to have Paul Skenes with 3 runs to work with.
And there is strikeout number 1 on the day. Oh my goodness, thing exploded. Look. There's a strikeout number 3. Wow. That is impressive. The sweeper, then the fastball. And he's got the first hit of the game for the Reds on a 2-2 pitch. Heck of an at bat for Ellie De La Cruz. Skenes looking for a strikeout number 5. It'll be the 3rd time he gets the second baseman Matt McLean. 0-2. He does.
There it is.
Apparently the decision is made to pull him after 5 innings, 77 pitches.
Paul Skenes, he grew up in Southern California. Doesn't matter to him one bit if it's 35 or 135.
No, I think he can stay pretty focused. He doesn't get distracted. For a good, that's a good thing, because if there was anybody over the last couple of seasons that had a lot of distractions, all the expectations, Rookie of the Year award, and then back that up with a Cy Young, and he just stays focused.
And here it comes to Laureano. There's the swing and the miss. Tied him up with the fastball. Strikeout to begin his night.
Just overpowering. Went upstairs a little bit. Had a little run to it. My goodness, not only was it up, it was well in off the plate. It almost hit Laureano in the shoulder as he was swinging.
Comes back with a heat and another strikeout for Skenes.
And top of the zone.
I like the aggressiveness just coming at him with the fastball, the hard stuff, basically saying, hey, here it is, hit it if you can.
And another strikeout for Skenes, his 3rd.
It really set the tone early on with a lot of heat. That first inning, it was fastball.
And then that sweeper.
He can do anything.
Another strikeout, 4 for Skenes. First one looking.
Cronenworth with 1 out. He was 2 for 3 last night. Swings and misses for the strikeout. And now Paul Skenes has struck out 5 of the first 9 Padres.
You like to see it. He's been attacking that zone. That one a little upstairs to Cronenworth, but he couldn't lay off.
2-2 on Machado, the only Padre to reach tonight. Not this time. 6 strikeouts for Skenes.
Need 3 more.
4th start here. 2nd start at home, 2nd in a row. 5.25 ERA. A strikeout an inning.
He takes care of James Wood.
The start you want. We saw Paul Skenes get off to a terrific start last time out against the San Diego Padres. This one, the slider.
At least 400 strikeouts in his first 59 career starts, and he does it.
He struck Wood out with a really good slider, and look at the spin on this. Sits right there on the edge. No chance for Garcia.
He ends up with 3 strikeouts.
Especially early in the game, but oof. Nasty.
Jacob Young is his 4th strikeout.
So 1 out for Wood. The big slugger was walked.
Struck him out looking with a sweeper. Backdoor, and that is the first strikeout for Skenes since the 2nd inning. And struck him out
with a changeup. Wonderful job from Paul Skenes tonight. Working his way through.
And in the last 3 starts total, he's given up 6 hits. Just 6. Got to throw a strike. And why not throw one with a fastball? And Wallace wants to challenge it.
Yeah.
He gone.
Just by a stitch. Other side of things, his goal is going to be constantly throw up zeros inning after inning.
And he executes another pitch. 97 for his 2nd strikeout. There we go.
Sure did.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Skenes.
A lot more than it's been in the past, from 10% to 19%.
And Fraley wants to challenge.
Strike, the batter challenging that call.
Hate to see it. There he goes again.
As we go under a rain delay.
Paul Skenes on the mound, coming off that rain-shortened outing at PNC Park.
And he'll start the night with a strikeout. And that's a really nice changeup. He's got strikeout number 3. And Hamilton can't put it in play.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss. He went back to that splitter. It has been really devastating tonight.
Yeah, it really has been. It's coming off the same plane as the fastball.
2-2 pitch is a called 3rd strike. They went with the splitter.
And he comes through with his 7th strikeout tonight, 15 in a row, retired by Paul Skenes to start his night. First time tonight, it'll go into the outfield. There's Cruz with the final out, 18 in a row set down by Skenes. 3rd time through the order. Terang right at the bag, 1 out. The ball is hit very well, but O'Hearn able to haul it in. First 2 outs were quick. Bouncing ball through. Jake Bauers, the first Brewer to reach tonight against Paul Skenes.
29 innings, 30 strikeouts, and that Sterling opponent average at 141. They made it tough on him. That's a nice sweeper right there for strike 3.
Another strikeout. The 2nd out of the inning. Skenes 32 strikeouts now in 30 innings of work. There we go. He strikes him out. And that may be his best fastball of the day next week. Changeup, good one. Well, you struck out 4.
On the same page, do a good job of switching things up. There we go.
98, 5 strikeouts.
It's a good elevated fastball.
Gets another strikeout. 6 punch outs for him. 2 outs in the 4th. Gets another strikeout. 7 in 4 innings. 9-game hitting streak. And he challenges. This is their, they only have 1 challenge left.
Now they have 0.
Now he gets the strikeout. That's number 9. Most strikeouts he's had since July 27th last year. And very, very likely that this is Skenes' last batter of the day. Trying to give them 5 innings. Gonzalez on to first and picked. The final out. So Skenes goes 5.